Now, before I start this review of Mushoku Tensei, there's something that's been staring me in the face the entire time, every time they show the title of the episode. After the episode ends, before the credits, they show you the title. Like this one's called A Chance Encounter. And as you see the title screen, there's something that interests me, something that's behind the title screen. The picture looks like a tablet. Now, some people might be just this ordinary tablet, but that is not the case. This tablet is very important to the entire origins of the world of Mushoku Tensei, the world that they live in. Remember when I was talking about how in Volume 2, Ruiz was reading a book about the legend of the six-face world? Well, this tablet is literally a representation of the six-face world. At the top, you see the first thing is the sky people. The next one is the dragon people. The other one is the demon people. And the fourth one is the humans. The fifth one are the beast. And the sixth are the ocean people, the mermaid people. These worlds were six split apart until one day they're all forced to come together under one world. And that is part of the origins of the world of Mushoku Tensei. Yes, so you light novel readers, web novel readers, probably might understand that very well. It was staring me in the face the entire time, and I'm just now realizing it. Like, wow. Because I was hoping they'll mention something, but I guess it was in front of my face. And I'm saying it again the entire time. Now, without further ado, let's get into the review of Mushoku Tensei, Episode 9. Now, this episode starts off with Rudius in his original form. I'll be honest, I forgot. I can't remember in novels he was supposed to be naked in that world. Because I know in the manga, he was actually wearing clothes. But I guess here he's not wearing clothes. He's completely naked. By which it makes sense because he is in some other dreamlike plane of existence. You don't bring your clothes with you when you die. You appear naked. So that makes a lot of sense, actually. It does. So there he meets a very mysterious person calling himself the Man God, or us readers who like to call him the Human God. I prefer the Human God, but I guess Man God, sure, why not? The Man God, Hitami. Hitami. This thing is one cakewalk, man. He is something. They are something, as I want to say. Hitami is just a very interesting spice to the story, is all I'm going to say about that. And the way they were going to do him, because, be honest with you, they don't really show Hitami that much in the light novels, but they do show him in the manga a lot. And I like this portrayal of him. Most people, when they see Hitami, think of him, they're thinking more of Truth from Full Metal Alchemist. But Truth sounded kind of like a young person, and kind of looked like a young person in a way, the body, the shape, the form it was. But this time, no, he looks more manly. You kind of see his eyes, but you can't see everything directly. For some reason, I was expecting him to have a male and female voice at the same time. But instead, it's just a male voice. So I guess it's a full-out he after all. Okay. So that's how it is, actually, with Hitami. And he's trying to give Rudius this advice in order to survive, but Rudius doesn't trust him. And the conversation itself was like this dude who just wants to really help out, but he's being really annoying about it. And Rudius like, nah, I don't trust you. Because I'm guessing he met people in his original world where they would always like, hey, I'm on your side, man. I want to help you out. But it turns out they're not really that kind of person. More than meets the eye. So I guess Rudius has his rights to be untrustworthy of him. But Hitami wants to help him out, saying, okay then, fine. But I'll let you know that you're going to die if you can't survive in this kind of climate. It turns out they're right in the middle of the demonic content, the most dangerous content in the entire world of Mushoku Tensei. There's barely any habitation, barely any good edible meat unless you can eat monster or demon meat. It's just dry desert all around the place, and it's hard to find even an oasis in the freaking place. It is terrible. So for Rudius, who only been in very little life experience, would not be able to survive in this place. However, Higami told him a pin of advice to trust the man that you wake up to. And there he wakes up to the most ironic scene ever, as he was talking throughout the show about the separate tribe and how they're monstrous and dangerous and stay away from them no matter what. But it turns out the first person he has to rely on is that exact same person, Redred. Oh man, Redred. You can't hate Redred. Redred is an awesome character, people. You're gonna love this guy. He is fantastic. You know, he's like just like a spear, and most spear people are very straightforward. You know, they don't bend the truth. They don't hide anything. They just whatever's on their mind, they'll say it. Their goals are clear and stuff. I remember watching the Green Scorpion and saying how most people who carries a spear have that kind of personality. And I'm seeing it very well with Shepard. You know, he's very like that. And plus, he loves kids, not in a naughty way, but in the he wants to help out children. You know, protect them and stuff. You know, like a guardian. You know, like a dog would do with a baby. Will protect them. So, anyways, he is surprised that Rhea is, not fully scared of him. As everyone's scared of Shepard, but Rhea says it'll be very rude to be afraid of the person that saved them. So Rhea's using some common sense, but is abnormal to him, but in a good way. So Eris wakes up and she's completely freaking out. And the way I was expecting, even when she was trying to introduce herself and stuff, she was still scared. But as time went on, she started to, easily lighten up to him, to the point where she's just being completely rude in her talking. I'm probably sure she means well, but she's out like rude to Richard, even saying, "Hey, I want that thing out of your eye. I want it. Let me rip it out." I swear, Eris is just. But don't worry, Eris and Richard are going to be good friends. And that being said, of Eris, she's more excited about this than anyone because, as you know, Eris looks up to Ghislaine. She always wanted to be like Ghislaine, be on adventures, be a master swordsman and stuff like that, to fight powerful people. These are all things she wants to do, but she was always trapped inside that noble home. But now they're out there in the most dangerous place in the entire planet. She's living the dream. She's definitely living the dream, man. So, Eris is on cloud 9 right now. And of course, there are some things they did skip out a bit, but it wasn't that important, the things that they skipped out. I'll be honest with you, it's not that important, so I'm not angry or anything about it. They did a little montage of them traveling around. Even when they took down that giant tortoise, I kind of wish they fought the tortoise, because, when you were watching the very first Mushoku Tensei PV, it showed the tortoise rising up, and it looks like they were about to fight it, but I guess we don't get to see it. I really wanted to see that. I like seeing Richard take it down or something like that. And Richard's third eye it's like a radar, a monitor radar. He can tell what's coming by and stuff in a long distance. So it's a very handy eye, in my opinion. Something I wouldn't mind having, actually. Plus, it looks cool between you and me. It looks really cool. So as they're walking, they finally made it to a village of people who look just like Roxy. That's like they reached Roxy's village, and there he sees Roxy's parents, and they look very young. So it turns out the Roxy is a demon after all. So demons live for long periods of time, and the point that they look very young, though. The Roxy species is that they look very young, and plus they're able to use telepathy. Everybody but Roxy. Roxy can't use telepathy. She's always been the black sheep of her entire tribe, so she can't do that. Like the others. The reason why she left home. And by the way, she is 44. Yes, Roxy and her mom is 102 years old, so there's also that as well. So Roxy ain't gonna grow old anytime soon. she's gonna be living for a long time. That being said, Richard wants to escort Rudy and Daenerys back to her place, but they're pretty much on the other side of the planet, so they have to make a long journey just to get there. How long it'll take? We'll have to wait and see. It'll be one heck of a journey, so I'll let you guys know of that. Now, that being said, we get to see some of Richard's past, which I was upset. This is the reason why I appreciate the manga. You see, yes, the manga takes things out and does things differently from the novels. But however, when the manga takes something away, it also gives. It gives us something that the light novels didn't do. So therefore, we can have a more visual perspective on it. For instance, in this, I was actually looking forward to seeing the scene where they're showing the separate tribe going mad because of that place and the deal they had with them with the new spears and stuff. See, what the separates is that when they're born, their spears are part of them, like a tadpole in a way. It has a tail, and the tail grows, and it grows and gets longer to the point where their adulthood, the tail straightens up, gets hardened, and it becomes their spear. And they use that as a weapon for the rest of their lives. That is the point of the shepherd spear. It is literally a part of them, you could say. No, it is a part of them. Now, that being said, Laplace gave them better spears, which made them nearly unbeatable. However, the side effect is causing them to go insane to the point they'll kill enemies, allies, friends, and family. They went full out Kratos in that thing, and it had to take Richard's son to help to save him, but he died in the process brutally. And like I said, I was hoping to see that scene. That's the only thing that made me really upset, really, is that we didn't get to see the scene. The talk was very emotional, but at the same time, I believe it would have been better if they showed it to us. Showing instead of telling would have been way better if they just showed it to us while Richard is narrating the entire thing. That would have been nice. Hell, even some slide pictures would have been nice. But we didn't get that instead. We just got a nice talk about it. But still, pictures would have been better. That's all I'm saying. So now they're off to find their way back home. How they're going to do it? It's a long journey from there. And also, Ruiz also wants to help out Richard in his quest to clear his tribe's name. But it ain't going to be easy either. So they got their hands full. But I wish them the luck. So anyways, man, once again, dude, how many episodes does this show got? Like, what, 11 episodes? So, got 9, 10. We got 2 episodes left. Oh my god, man. At least give us 12 or something. No, we got 2 left. Oh, man. Dang it. It's almost over, people. We gotta wait until summer for it to come back. Oh, man. Just thinking about it just making me all upset. Anyways, that's what it here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on Anime. Signing out.